Morning, everybody. September 6th here in Queens County. Here's my wife ahead of me and my dog, Willow. Overcast today by the ocean here. Didn't do a video yesterday. Thought I'd do one today. I mentioned in one of my first videos about weight loss. I really haven't been giving it a very good try. Just been half-heartedly trying to watch what I eat. Blew that out of the water yesterday after a bag of chips and a bowl of ice cream. And I got some left. So I'll eat that today and tomorrow, finish that off. And then Monday, I really want to start my weight loss journey. The whole channel's not going to be about weight loss, but let me give you a rough idea of how I go about it. Mostly carnivore diet, variation. I eat meat because I like it. I don't really like vegetables. So a carnivore diet kind of suits me, works for me. And pipe and plovers. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, right there, two little pipe and plovers. So there'll be some fruit that I'll add to my diet. I like fruit in the morning, apples, bananas. Or not so much apples, I should say, the pears and bananas. I get the pears locally. I get the bananas from the grocery store. The meat I get from a local farmer. Plus I have deer meat that I can use and that I will be using to supplement my diet. Like I said, what little bit of vegetables I eat, I do like potatoes. But then when I have potatoes, I usually have gravy and onions with it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's not the best way to go about weight loss. Willow, I'd like to lose 30 pounds. That'd be a real good goal for me. I've done it before in the past. It's not easy. Weight loss is never easy. It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to say you're going to do it, but it's also very hard to do it. It's probably the hardest thing next to to drinking for me that is hard to give up. I haven't been drinking a lot because my medications won't allow it. I don't drink a lot. It's probably been a couple months since I've had a drink, which is good for me, considering how much I used to love beer. I might try and have a drink over the weekend. I have it. I bought it. But it seems like when I get an urge to have a drink and then I lose the urge, which isn't bad. I'd never go back to drinking every day again. You feel so miserable. You feel so miserable. Amy trying to work with the dog, trying to get a good picture. But weight loss, it seems like for me, I get bored and I eat. And I love my sweets. I love my chocolate. I like my cookies and brownies and coconut cream pie, and there's really not a sweet I don't like. So for me it's hard. And I get cravings for it, and they're strong cravings. those Reese's peanut butter cups, the king size. Wow, those are so good. I don't need a sponsor for that either, so don't. If Reese decides to send me some peanut butter cups, please don't. I'm not looking to. I'm looking to lose weight, not to look for a sponsor from Reese. For the most part, I live fairly wholesome. I don't buy a lot of stuff from the grocery store. Just for the simple fact being, I have my meat and I have my I get my vegetables locally from a woman that sells them. During the winter months, I have to go to the grocery store for vegetables. One little bit of vegetables that I do eat, like green peppers and celery. I don't mind that. I like asparagus and I like Swiss chard once in a while. I like cabbage, so I'll make a pot of corned beef and cabbage. That's a typical Nova Scotian all-time meal. It's awesome. I'll make a stew or something like that. I used to eat a lot of pasta. I'm tired of it. I'm not really a big fan of pasta anymore. However, saying that, there will probably be times that I'll have pasta. Once I start leaving the sugar out of my meal, processed sugar and oils and fats, my weight loss seems to do pretty well. I seem to lose it fairly quickly. I'm not a big exerciser, especially now with the aneurysm. I'm not supposed to lift any more than 20 pounds. As far as walking and stuff like that, I think I'd be fine. We got hunting season coming up too. If we ever allowed back in the woods, I love to hunt, so there'll be some exercise there, walking back and forth to the blind. It's not a lot of exercise, but it does get me out, and it does allow me to relax and enjoy nature, watch deer, squirrels mostly, and every now and again I'll see like a fisher or bear, the odd coyote. So yeah, I'll be doing that, and I'll be spending some time down to my old camp, and that's what it is. It's just a really rough old camp. I'd like to change that. I'd like to build a decent camp, something that's more comfortable. You'll see it once I'm allowed back in the woods, because I'll do videos there and you'll be able to see what the camp looks like. I've got a side by side. I use that for transportation back and forth to the woods. It's a Frugalman. I'm going to do a couple of things on my bike, for the simple reason being, there's no more Frugalman. It's a Segway for Frugalman. There's no more Segway dealers in Nova Scotia. So if you got a Segway and you're in Nova Scotia, let me know what you're doing for parts. I had a broken sway bar link in the back of my bike, and I ended up sourcing one from the car dealership that was very similar to the one that was on the bike, good enough that I could use that with some little modifications. I need no air filter for my bike now too, and I'll need a oil filter. So hopefully I can source them locally from like Napa or another parts dealership, and find something that's close enough to match that I can use for my bike, because I like to keep my bike up, and when something breaks I like to have it repaired. So yeah, Frugalman or Segway, you really dropped the ball on your Nova Scotia customers. I am trying to fix the road up down at the camp too, which again, I'm not allowed in the woods, but I'll take some videos of that. And there are days I just like going for a drive during hunting season and I take my shotgun and I shoot partridge offside the roads, um, on public roads, just like, just old dirt roads all going. Most Nova Scotians do that when they're hunting for ruffed grouse. We call them partridge too. So when I do that, I'll be definitely taking my phone and videotaping that. So yeah, if somebody wants to come along on this journey of weight loss with me, my cousin is partly doing it. He's doing that on his own now, actually. He was diagnosed with diabetes about 2 months ago now, I guess. He's doing really well with it. He's lost some weight and his sugars are doing well. But if somebody or a group of people want to get together and chat about it, maybe once a week on a live podcast on any subject that I have, I'd be more than welcome to do that. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. We can help each other out, give each other some support, and slowly work through and get through this and what works best for them. One time I did I went vegan, or vegetarian really, and I lost weight on that and I felt good on it. The problem was, I just don't like vegetables, and I was always hungry. On the carnivore diet for me, and just another note, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a weight loss expert. As you can tell, I have some weight, but I know what works for me, and I know how to go about losing 30 pounds, and as long as I leave the unprocessed foods and sugars alone, it will stay off. It's when I get down in the dumps, depressed, aggravated, and I cave to my cravings. I think that's what most people do. They don't intend to become overweight. It's just that life happens, and the easiest way to deal with it sometimes is sit down with a bowl of ice cream or a bag of chips and a chocolate bar and say, I'm just going to enjoy this tonight. Well, that one night leads into 50 nights. So, it's crazy. So, yeah. And when you have more people for support, the easier it is to make something work. There's no reason why we have to do this alone. Well, up here, don't want you in that old sticky heel grass or whatever it is. Yeah, so the more people that are involved in it, the more support we have with the weight loss part of it, or any video that I have that you want to say, hey, Troy, this might work for you, or that might work for you, or here's a way to improve a little bit. Now, when you do that, I'm going to need step-by-step instructions. As I stated before, I'm not that great when it comes to computer technology. I'm just not. So if somebody doesn't take me by the hand and guide me step by step, it's a chance I'm just going to mess it up. So, yeah, so that's that part of that. I'm going to let everybody go. It is Saturday. I'm in Beach County, the Sand Beach, with my dog and my wife on the morning drive, my coffee. I like making my videos here. Most of the time I can do it. It's real, raw, and unedited. I don't have any cue cards. And I'm not saying that I won't sometimes have cue cards to remember the points that I'm trying to make so that it doesn't ramble on like I am right now. Probably saying, get off the phone, get off the end of the video if we got your point. Well, but have a good one. Have a good Saturday. Be safe. Be kind. real raw and unedited. Thank you.